Last on our tour is the locker room. This is where you will keep your things while you are taking tests, as well as where you will store your anatomy clothes.
Where will we change for anatomy lab? Are there separate changing rooms for men and women?
Typically, medical students either change in the tiny bathroom located across the hall or right here in the locker room. I am hesitant to say that we do have a changing room that will fit a maximum of 3 people. We designed it so that the majority of students change in front of each other.
I am confused. So you are telling me that to be professional I should not wear a shirt that the collar is lower than my clavicle, but it's okay to strip down to my underwear right here.
Changing is a normal function of human life. We will teach you this by designing your classes so that you have to change into multiple sets of clothing throughout the day. You must arrive in proper professional attire or we will not let you into the building. Then you must change into clothing that makes it easier for your fellow students to feel your body in OPP lab. Once you are done with OPP lab, you will have a 30-minute break in which you must be back into your professional attire. Lastly, you will have to change into your anatomy professional attire for anatomy lab. Before you go back home, you will want to change out of your anatomy clothes, but you must remain in professional attire. I also think it is worth mentioning that your skirt is too short for being a medical student. You might want to consider being a pharmacy student instead.
I will take that under advisement. I noticed that the lockers are very narrow. I am not sure that I can fit my backpack with all of my books in there.
There have been studies conducted that show that medical students need an outlet to vent. We discovered through the lean method that narrow lockers give you the opportunity to vent your frustrations by trying to cram your belonging in and out of the locker. You're welcome. We are doing our best to create Muda.
I think you meant eliminate Muda.
We have worked hard to use the catch-ball method to discover what aspects of the student's daily life causes the most Muda. Every time we have a Kaizen event, we strive to increase Muda by at least 50%. Originally, we had multiple exits as well as a broad staircase. After talking to students, we discovered that by narrowing the stairway, having only one exit and scheduling everyone to leave class at the same time, we could cause a backup right outside this locker room. It is especially a nuisance for anyone trying to come up the stairs at that time. Consider it a time to stop and argue with your classmates about what you think was the correct answer on a quiz or exam.
That is weird. Anyway, I received a notification saying that I needed to turn in my immunization records even though I have already turned them in twice. Also, the security office wants to speak to me about my background check even though my background check came out clear. Can you help me resolve this?
You must turn in all of your immunizations.
I have turned in all of my immunization records. Twice.
If we do not have your immunizations records, you did not turn them in.
Thanks. You've been a lot of help.
If you don't have any more questions, I would like to go downstairs before the students get out of class and experience their scheduled Muda. I would suggest you stay and talk to other students, but your background check is concerning and I must escort you out of the building.